to the CXO Roundtable Mumbai. I would like to start today's roundtable by introducing the lovely panelists who took time and joined here with us. Mr. Sahil Anand, Director, IBS Intelligence. We also have Mr. Sunil Kumar Siraswala, Managing Director, Divya Global Private Limited. So we also have Mr. Arpit Kathod, Director, Yash Finpro International Private Limited. And we have Poonam Hariharan, Founder, Organic Amrit. I would humbly request Janice to share a few words for the opening thoughts. Over to you, Janice.
We have all seen that it's almost 1.5 years that COVID-19 has acted as a tipping point for digital transformation of the workplace. And this will speed up further as technology is now a vital pivot on which enterprises are totally dependent for their business continuity and growth. Digital agility, thus, is becoming a critical factor for the workforce to communicate and collaborate effectively, both internally and with customers. As a country's leading technology enabler, Tata Tele Business Services, also known as TTBS, has been empowering enterprises with voice, data, managed services to develop deep digital capabilities, build resilience, and enhance operational efficiency. Enterprises are moving fast on their digital curve, and they are embracing hybrid work culture that allows them to service their customers from anywhere, anytime. To meet this growing demand, we have strengthened our portfolio of services such as cloud communication solutions, collaboration solutions, Internet of Things, data management, and cybersecurity solutions. We have launched Advanced Cloud Communication Suite by the name SmartFlow, which combines an uninterrupted flow of business communication with intelligent call routing and monitoring. We have collaborated with Zoom to offer video communication solutions to our enterprises. Through this partnership, we will offer Zoom's communication platform services such as Zoom Meetings, Zoom Webinars, among others, to small medium enterprises, which enable collaboration among teams and with global partners. Thank you once again for spending time and joining this session. I'm sure it will be a very insightful one for all of us.
The theme of today's session is going to be transforming your business through new age communication tools. When the lockdown was announced first, what went through your mind as a CEO and what were your top priorities?
We were without computers with our staff because few had a laptop and the laptop was overburdened and it was not working. When the lockdown opened, then we reorganized our total system.
The first thing on our mind was that client and projects and parallel projects and client delivery. I think the second is just organizational culture.
The moment the lockdown began last year and we had a challenge to execute the assignment which we got from the overseas client. The first point which came in my mind was that the most important thing is to sustain and to rework on the sustainable strategy for our organization.
For us, priority was nevertheless launch and not let this really impact our plans. Ensure that we do a soft launch and do really connect with the customers and start to get the feel of the ground level realities. And also priority was to set the foundation very, very strong.
How business communication solutions are redefining the workplace or workforce?
We have 2,000 people working for manufacturing. So our machine cannot run from the work from home. Restructuring and all these things, bringing the people back from the home to our units was like a big task. Still, we are trying to find out the correct solution.
Recently installed a bunch of phone booths for the first time ever within our office. We have a virtual office set up. Tools are the same. Obviously, the optimum use of all those tools to communicate and build a culture that is not just work related.
The most difficult part was whenever there was a joint meeting over Zoom, it was very difficult to bring everyone at the same time. It was a very big learning for us that going forward, we should equip to work in such digital culture.
I think Zoom and Skype really take the cake for us. We really relied on those things heavily. The most important thing that was really needed was the personal connect. I think that is where the warmth has to be weaved in the communication channel.
How the pivot of virtual meetings or communication with your customers redefine the business?
We do the meeting always either virtually on telephones or Zoom calls or whatever may be. But meeting them is very important.
This hybrid model of being on client side versus being in your own offices has been really amazing for us. For somebody who runs a firm, it's obviously been great because we get a better hold of our people. We get to spend more time with them. They're not away all the time. And logistically, you save on tons of cost.
Initially, it was challenging because most of our clients were used to physical meetings, physical documentation and delivery. We managed to convince them and we managed to make them understand that now this is the normal, at least for the time being. We cannot stop business because the sustainability of our revenue was the biggest question.
All our communication, whether it's the social media, whether it's the ads, whether it's general updates, they had to have a certain emotional connect. They had to be really expressive in certain way that could really get the customer going.
What kind of technology adoption have you initiated to ensure the continuity of your business?
Our 50% of the staff have left the computer at the office only. Laptop was not with them. They were forced to work on the mobiles. And we were asking laptop people to deliver them.
Indiscipline issues are cultural, unfortunately. It seems to be an issue across industries and we face this whenever we talk to clients as well. So just to tackle that, we have like a productivity tool to kind of measure productivity, not only for us, but also for the people themselves to kind of know how work for home is going for themselves.
We took a premium membership of Zoom and we also adopted a technological solution through which we can send the files, send the documents, everything while working offline.
New tools like Rev, which completely facilitate legal agreement sign-ups digitally, were very handy for us. Although we did have outsourced resources designing stuff for us as well. But I think Canva's really been a savior for putting everything you really want to communicate to your customer in simple ways. We've integrated WhatsApp, now almost 75% of the communications going through them. We have also weaved in the hyper-personalized customer engagement tools. That is really critical because once you get into the sea of e-commerce, you need to really stand out.
During those times when you meet them virtually or during virtual meets, what are some of the challenges that you faced?
We are not facing any challenges. Our clients are facing challenges. We were working practically on IT only totally. But everything is finalized, then we had to give them the real feel of the textile. This pandemic was very bad for the fashion industry like us.
We happen to be doing work for an industry which is financial services that didn't really stop. In fact, they accelerated. But a lot of the innovation that's happened is in HR technology on how to get your people to engage and stay active with you even though you're not meeting them.
We purchased some softwares wherein if we put in the data, the documents can easily be created with our existing staff. We instructed those people who were working for us that how that product or how that software is used, first of all.
Every system that you're working on now needs to be cloud-based. It also needs to be interacting with each other seamlessly, even when we're talking about an e-commerce industry, especially the financial integrations.
What kind of enterprise solutions you feel can enhance your business productivity?
The finance side and all other consultancy sides are streamlined with the new IT technology. They are quite capable. They can do the things by screen sharing.
Anything that can help you manage programs, long-term, important strategic programs and projects better was great.
We need a technology which do not need my staff or my employee to go and do the physical meetings. They can do one-on-one virtual meetings along with sharing of the information, content and the follow-up related to my business.
3 aspects that would really help and come in handy. One is the omni-channel marketing tools. The other is the omni-channel financial integration tools. And the third is the omni-channel logistics integration tools.
What was that one major initiative to reset growth to your organization?
We don't find any challenge in growing. It's a natural growth will be going on. The person who is going faster in technology will have an easier way.
The growth was in any case sustained. Didn't really have to reset anything. But I guess to sustain growth and to keep the momentum going, we obviously had a bunch of initiatives.
We added one more product in our company offering, and that was the trade financing, the opening of letter of credits and standby letter of credit. We saved our cost on traveling and other stuff, and we did more than 100% growth in this last financial year.
My biggest learning and things that we really applied and we are in the process of applying is with everybody who's come on board as a team, or whether it's the vendors or the other stakeholders that we're dealing with, we've really been very, very sensitive, very understanding with everybody, empower people with learning tools, and then of course nurture the talent slowly, steadily, rather than pushing and rushing things.
It was a lovely way talking to each other so far. So I think it's time to invite Janice for closing thoughts.
Thank you for your lovely insights. I think I had great understanding of challenges and the requirement and how we have all coped up in all various industries. Thank you, and looking forward to have you again in such kind of series. Thank you so much for your time.